This is going to be a pretty special video. I've been playing Hunter Call the Wild for almost 5 years now, and we're going to be going through my trophy lodge, looking at all my different trophies from my entire career playing this game. And joining us is going to be my good buddy Scarecrow. He plays the game a ton more than I am, and he's actually going to be rating my kills, some of which may be a whole lot more rare than I even thought. And here is our guest, Scarecrow, the expert hunter. And he's going to be taking a look at some of the stuff, some of which this one right here, we were actually together on that hunt, which is really cool. Yeah, Scarecrow, thanks for joining me here at my cabin.
Oh, of course, anytime. I'm excited to see what little, hidden gems you got in here.
I think I may have some hidden gems, and I still do have, I've got a handful of really cool stuff, in my trophy manager not located. So as we go through, I guess we'll pop some stuff out. First things first, you was with me on this video. It's this piebald looking, Neil guy. All right, this video right over here. Really cool. You was with me on that one, though, so you should know about it.
Oh, yeah, this was a fun hunt. Honestly, I still can't believe that we had a piebald and a diamond side by side. Fantastic.
You got the diamond, I got the piebald, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was cool. Let's go over here to the fox. Apparently, you mentioned this was something cool. Well, I'm stuck in the beam, boys.
I don't know if I mentioned this guy right here. I think it might have been a different one.
I bet it was.
This guy looks like it was probably a mythical fox.
Yeah, I think this one was maybe like a mythical red fox. Let me go into my swap trophy. I think I remember what it was. I believe it was this guy. My diamond Tibetan fox. This is what you had interest in.
This is the one. This is the guy right here. This guy right here, pretty tough to get, not gonna lie. Pretty much any diamond fox of any of the fox species is a relatively tough diamond to get. Just because, foxes are so small, they're spread out like crazy throughout the map, so even just finding a few of them to shoot can be tough.
I don't even exactly remember when I killed this. I'm not even sure if I was recording. Maybe I was. I don't remember. But I just remember I would always spawn in. Every time I'd spawn in, because I got a really weird tent set up somewhere, I would have 3 mythical foxes just run away. And eventually I got to kill one. It was a diamond. So, okay, didn't complain.
It was a mythical?
I've got a bunch of mythical Tibetan foxes that I ain't killed yet. Bunch of mythicals.
Wow, if this is a mythical diamond, that's even more rare.
I thought that mythicals were normal because I'd seen 6. Maybe I got a good map. I don't know.
Maybe. You definitely see a lot more mythicals than level 9s, the legendaries, but I don't think I've ever seen a mythical Tibetan fox make diamond. I think they can, but I don't think I've ever seen it happen, so that's kind of crazy.
Maybe it was legendary. I don't remember.
It was a big boy regardless.
I've got one more little thing here. Let me lay down. It's a gray fox. I don't know if it's special. I'd always just thought it looked cool. Or maybe I thought it was big. I don't remember. It looks fat to me. I mean, look. It's bigger than you, somehow.
Call the wild sizing logic. You love to see it.
It looks like it's about half as big as the wildebeest, so maybe that's why I mounted this thing.
That is a high-scoring one, to be honest. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is very close to diamond. It's been a while since I've shot a gray fox, so I can't remember the exact score, but I think it's close. And regardless, it's my favorite fur type. This is the two-tones.
That may have been what I mounted it for. I'm going to go ahead and swap it back to the Tibet. Nope, I got one more. One more small game. Pop it up. Piebald mallard.
Oh, look at that little guy right there.
I shot this, and I was like, that ain't no mallard. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl or what, but I was like, piebald, anything, I got to mount. Because one time, I killed a melanistic bison, and I was just going on a killing spree, so I didn't even look at it. I picked it up and pretty much spammed the button to where I just pick it up and keep moving on. Never have I ever seen a melanistic bison again. Next up, we have a red wildebeest. I don't think it's rare, but it's red, and I guess it's cool.
Yeah, these guys are awesome. This is my favorite of the fur types for blue wildebeest, aside from albino, of course, but these guys are very pretty.
I think what really made me want to mount this one is because I was about to go to Africa hunting one year, and then we ended up not going. But the place I was going had some of these red wildebeest as something you could go for. So I was like, couldn't even believe it was real, but apparently red wildebeest aren't uncommon, which in the game even, they're not that uncommon. You can find them.
Yeah, they're decently
cool.
Easy to find, but definitely
it's still cool looking. I was like,
ones.
red, I'll take it. Let's move on down this right hallway to probably my biggest mule deer. I don't know if it's anything special. I think it's just a big old gold, but it looked big to me.
It's about 17 or 18 points off a diamond, so it's a pretty big one. This would have been a nice level 4.
Dang, I knew it was big, but I was like, I don't even care, I'm mounting it. That's usually how it goes. Then over here I have what I thought was an albino turkey for a really long time. And then it turns out there was just a glitch in the thing to where these were literally everywhere on Silver Ridge Peaks.
And they still are. They're still everywhere for some reason. I don't understand why.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. But it was cool. I think that it was probably my first white one. And I was like, oh, heck yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh,
right
wait.
Here.
Wait a second. You killed this in 2022. They might have been rare back then.
See, they may have been. Because I remember whenever I mounted it, I was like, whoa, that was cool.
Yeah, I think this is before they made them common. I think this is before they, like, for some reason ramped up the spawn rate of light browns.
So what you're saying is that's an extremely rare, probably.
Oh, yes. This is about as rare as finding an albino or a piebald.
While we're here, I'm going to go over to this little place on the wall, and I'm going to find something to drop down. Now, there's a lot of... I got probably 20 things, and I don't remember which one, so we're just going to drop a bighorn sheep. Okay, not as big as I was hoping.
No,
I think it was a gold, though. It was a gold.
It definitely is. 149. To be honest, I like these better than the diamonds. The diamonds have the most unrealistic curl I've ever seen.
I know that this one looked cool, and I was like, I gotta get it. But it really does. I will say this. It looks pretty terrible as a wall mount, so we are going to change that right now. Oh, I'm placing one. No, I'm going to place it somewhere else. There's a random deer. We'll put it up. Right here in the turkey spot, I'm going to put that black buck. It was really special because... I don't know if you can see it's a gold, but...
I was going to say, wasn't this a diamond from one of your videos towards the end of the year?
Yeah. This was
this poor thing, man. Didn't
this
you
was
this
a
while it was
diamond.
running or something?
I think I shot it in the butt. Was you here for that?
I watched the video for it, but
Man,
I wasn't with you.
It stank. And black buck is just, for whatever reason, was one of those things that I was really like, man, I'd really like to kill a diamond. And ended up doing it, but I shot it in the non-vitals.
R.I.P. Poor little guy.
But you know what?
At least he still looks good.
You know what else is also good? As long as you go into get out of investigate mode, you don't know what it is. So it's just big. Yeah.
True.
So I just don't have to tell anybody it's not a diamond. Over there, this one might be a diamond though. I feel like it. Yeah.
It definitely looks like it.
And what was weird is this one was from 2022 as well. That's a long time ago. And I just walked up and shot this thing.
Although I can't actually look at the score. I'm getting that bug where it's not showing me the harvest info.
Harvest info, it was 253.5, so I don't know.
Okay, so it's an average score for this rack, which is, you know, nothing to scoff at. He's definitely a solid trophy.
I like this one because his antlers go through the ceiling.
That's one thing that they definitely need to work on with this old Spring Creek Manor. There's a lot of trophies that glitch through the wall.
I'll go ahead and put red fox head. Sure, that looks really weird. We'll put that gray fox right here. We'll go ahead and get them places. And then you know what? This is... No, I can't put the Tibetan fox. I'd like to have a little bitty spot to put a Tibetan fox. What it seems like is I need to kill more level 1 animals to set them right here. Because I don't have any.
Definitely.
Put on the table.
You know what's one of the best things to put on those little mounts? Pheasants.
Speaking of something, I'm going to go get this duck. Because I think he may fit right there.
Oh, yeah, he will. He'll fit there
and I'll
easily.
Put that I'm going to change this. Put that turkey right there. Ooh, got to get a better pose than that. We need it strutting at least. Come on, start strutting for us. There we go. Speaking of turkeys, I seen a turkey strutting this morning. I'm not mad about it.
Nice. Love to see it.
Let's see if we can get him jumping in the air or something. That's pretty cool. We'll leave it at that. And then I'll go put this duck over here on one of these pedestals right here. Put the little duck right there. There we go. Looking pretty cool. Let's put something right here while we're... I'm still figuring out how a lot of this works, this trophy room. But I guess on these smaller plaques, you got to put tiny stuff, medium plaques. I guess there's a few different ones. Ooh. Where do I want to make Sika deer corner? Because I've got 3 Sika deer I need to put up.
Ooh.
Maybe right through 1, 2, 3. Get them out of the way and see what they look like.
Might as well. I love the Sika deer. They're so cool.
So there's one. It was a gold, I think, but it was my biggest one.
140.
And then I actually did a challenge. I was hunting down a diamond Sika deer, and then I figured out my audio was never on, so I had to throw away the video. So there's a big gold. Here might be a bigger gold. I ain't sure. I don't remember. It looks bigger to me.
Yeah, 151. He's looking pretty good.
By the end of the video, we killed the diamond.
Oh my gosh.
My audio was off the entire time.
Oh, no.
So I had to throw away the whole video. And Sika deer's one of my favorite animals. Yeah, I guess this will just go down as one of those stories that you never get to see.
Hey,
but
they get to see it now at least, though. They get to see what he looks like.
And I have proof, dude. I killed a lot of Sika deer to finally get the diamond. And I got proof of all the Sikas I tried to kill.
I love how they're lined up from smallest to biggest.
I know. That's how the video went. It was a great video. It was great. No audio.
Man.
All right, moving in here.
When you record a video and you're like, wow, that was a great video. And then you go back and either your mic wasn't working or it was glitching out. And it's like, no.
Let's see what I can put right here. I'm going to give you a diamond. It's one of my favorites. Sheesh.
Ooh,
a diamond
too.
Chocolate fallow deer.
Wow. So chocolate's an uncommon fur type. So that's a pretty cool diamond. That's an uncommon fur type diamond.
Yeah, whenever I seen him, I was like, yeah, I'm shooting that one. I guess, let's see what else we got. I feel like there should be a big thing right here. Like a big old mount right here.
I think there's a couple of little mounts that go here or something.
I don't have anything that small. Let's see if I have anything. I got a cool wolf that I want to show you, but I want to put it up on a full body.
Okay.
I'll go ahead. I'll put up a bighorn sheep. Wait, is that the same one?
Yes.
All right. You can tell me better than anybody. If I go out and I tell myself I want a really nice bighorn sheep to mount, I can find a bigger one than that, right?
Oh, definitely. You can find ones that score up into the 170s if you're lucky.
Okay. So that may be my goal coming up, is to try to find something that can take that spot. Because on the wall, it doesn't look that cool. Maybe it's the green walls.
Yeah.
I don't know who painted this. Over here, we got something that might be cool. Yeah, this is cool. It's a black springbok.
Oh yeah, these guys are actually a really interesting thing in the game, right? Because not only is this black brown, I think the only uncommon fur type for the springbok, but you can only get it on females. You can't get it on the males at all.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you'll never see a diamond one with this fur type because it's only on females.
Speaking, I think another thing. Remember back whenever I mentioned that red wildebeest? So I had a stint where I was like going legit hunting in Africa. For y'all who don't know, I guess not many of y'all do know because I wasn't really talking about it because I was just going to wait and do it. But anyways, long story short, they started killing a bunch of people, white people in particular. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go. So, safer than sorry I didn't go. South Africa, and we was going out in the boonies too because that's where the animals lived. I ended up pulling out. I didn't go. But anyways, this is an option there. I'm trying to pull it up. There's actually a springbok slam, which is cool. But it's like a bunch of fur types that you can pretty commonly get. It looks like to me the springbok slam is essentially the black one like I have mounted here. Normal, white, and then some kind of tan. I'm not sure. But
oh, wow. That looks sick.
Yeah, and like depending on where you go in Africa, I mean, I guess it's possible. Which in the game, I feel like that might be a really cool multi-mount, low-key.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
I got an Iberian Malfaloon right here. This was a diamond.
Diamond?
This was in 2021. I remember this because what it was is it was my first time and almost only time playing the one with the sunflowers on it in Spain.
Oh, Cuatro Colinas.
Yep, I hopped on it, didn't have any idea what I was doing, shot it, pretty much left and never been back. It was crazy.
That's wild. Cuatro's got some cool hunting, but it's definitely not my top 5 maps.
Yeah, I feel like I'd appreciate it more, but there's just so many maps to play. And then we'll go right here behind you. I have a gray mule deer girl.
Yeah, this is the dilute.
It's okay.
Yeah, nowadays this is considered a rare. I think back in 2022 it was an uncommon, but it was like a really uncommon. Well,
and then I got this.
The egg white wolf. These guys
are
rare.
cool?
Yeah,
Are they?
These guys are rare right here.
I probably thought it's albino.
Probably.
It's a girl, but I was like, hey, anything that's big or looks a little bit different, I have to mount it. And that even brings us straight across the fireplace. This is a diamond wolf.
Ooh, nice.
Pretty cool, just a basic wolf. I hate that these little head mounts make them look so weird, though.
Yeah, for sure. It is kind of strange. They need to, I guess, revamp what mounts you can put each of these trophies on, because these wolves, I don't think they go on anything smaller than this, but they make more sense on some of the smaller ones.
I'll put up a mule deer. It's a basic mule deer. Nothing too crazy, I guess, but It's
It
a
looks good,
smaller
though.
mule deer, I guess. Here's the big white bison. That was really cool.
Ooh.
Don't remember how I killed it, but I know that I did. Don't remember anything about it.
2021. Holy.
Ooh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, this is an old bison.
You know what I think would be cool, but probably a little hard, is if they recorded the shot 5 seconds after, 10 seconds before, and put them with the trophy, as well as your like kill screen where you can see
so you can
how you
see,
shot
like
it.
a replay of it or whatever.
That might be cool. I'm sure that's hard, but that'd be cool.
Oh my gosh, it would be super cool, but could you imagine how much storage that would take up on your computer? Like,
Especially for you.
yeah, because I've taxidermized thousands of animals, so
Yeah.
I'd probably take up an entire hard drive just with that.
Well, the wolf mounts up on this thing.
Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, that looks so much better. He's looking.
And I'm
clean
gonna put a
up there.
blue sheep? I guess I killed a blue sheep. I guess I thought it was cool.
Hey, little guy. I mean, he's not very little. He's looking pretty big.
And I think he was a different color, or at least I thought he was. I'll
they're
put my
pretty.
2 wolves right there. I feel like what I need to do is put a little more effort into this. Make like a horned room or a predator room. I feel like that could be cool. I don't know.
For sure. You know, in the future, we could possibly try and go out and hunt for some of these trophies you need for the lodge.
Yo, that would be cool. Be strategic about it. All right, this is my predator room. However, I'm missing a really good something. And then we go out and try to get
a
it.
diamond red fox or something, you know?
Yeah, or like a really big grizzly bear. And then we go out and get it. I don't think I have a grizzly
Yeah.
bear mounted at all.
Oh, and the grizzlies, they're beautiful if you can find the albino. Like, oh my gosh, the albino grizzly is gorgeous.
I don't even think I got like a black bear mounted.
Black bear are probably the easiest bear to go for. So that one won't be too difficult. I can show you like the craziest way to just like get endless black bear to hunt. There's a pretty crazy section on Silver Ridge Peaks that's super consistent with them.
Well, then we need to try that. Here's a mount I did very recently. Actually, it was so recently that in the video I was like, yeah, Scarecrow's going to be coming to my trophy lodge, so let's go get something kind of cool.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
It was a multi-mount. It was the biggest crocodile I could find. I've been trying to kill a diamond crocodile, but I just ain't been able to get one. And then I really needed the goose, and I was having a really hard time killing one, so I just shot it out of the air with like a 30-06. But I got one.
The poor little guy.
But it looks really cool mount. I wish we had more space for these bigger mounts, though.
Do you have both lodges? Do you have the Sika Safari one?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's like 3 times as big as this lodge, or like. 2
Oh, are you
times
for
as big.
real?
Yeah,
Well, we
it
gotta
has way more mounts as well.
I've got some stuff in there, so we'll go check it out right here in a little bit. I don't think I've spent enough time in the lodges to even know what's going on, honestly. We'll go in this room, and then I'll start placing some stuff, and we'll just see what you think. Here's a mule
right.
deer, probably not really trophy capable.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
just
a
gonna
low
start
gold.
placing them. Uh-oh, I think you was with me on that
man.
one. That
Yep,
was the one we
that
did
guy right
for
there.
your video.
Yeah, wasn't this was the first to a diamond challenge where we almost got a diamond like 4 times.
Dude, that one's so big. I was like, I cannot not mount that.
I still can't
And
believe it didn't make diamond.
Here's a whitetail. Nothing crazy.
Only thing crazy is how wonky that dude is. Holy.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's what it
flippy.
was. He was wonky.
And his score is 2222.
Then there's another one. Not sure why I mounted him. Here's a something?
Another dilute. Love to see it.
I think that's the one I just took down.
It may be. Yeah, that might be.
And then I got one more mountain goat. Another big one. Wow.
Ooh, 103. Yeah, another pretty one.
So that's all that I have in my inventory. However, we can finish walking around this one, and then we can go to the other 2 lodges. There's not that much in them. However, you know, it's whatever. Here's a bing
this
ting.
guy.
Wait a minute. I do have some more
Beautiful.
stuff. I just got to have a big mount. Okay. So a big old bing ting. I think this might be a diamond. It was. It's like the
These
first
guys are
animal I
cool.
killed on Australia map, and it just happened to be huge.
I honestly
All
love
right.
Australia. It's still a top 3 map for me, I'd say. Big
I
old
don't
moose.
know. I think it's just a normal moose, but I was like, that's the biggest one I've killed. So I went ahead and wanted to put him up. So I'll just show you the rest I got. I have a brown bear. I actually guess I do have a brown bear.
Oh yeah, this is the spirit one. I like
Is
the
it?
spirit. It's an uncommon fur type, and they look
Well, then
really
let's
cool.
change that. We'll go put him somewhere else. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put the moose back right here. And then let's go find a spot where I might be able to lay out this brown bear. And then we'll go from there. I'll put up this Bing Ting. I like Bing Ting. I'm gonna switch this out guy for the brown bear. Oh, Spirit.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty.
He's a gold. He's cool looking. For a second,
Yeah,
whenever you
he's
said
looking
Spirit,
nice.
I thought it was like one of the rare ones, but it's pretty normal.
Oh, gotcha. You got some more stuff up here.
Yeah, probably not a lot, but maybe a little bit. I got this alligator. It's a silver. I don't know why I mounted him.
Hey, I don't
Maybe
see
my first
anything
one.
else up here.
There
so
may
I guess
not
it's
be
just that
nothing
little
else
guy.
up here.
However, there is more big mounts up here if you want to drop some stuff down. I know it's got a big plaque above this fireplace.
Let's see if I got anything worth putting up there. I really don't even have nothing. Yeah, I'll put this.
Ooh,
It's a
mountain
diamond.
lion. Holy.
Big old mount for a little bitty head, but hey.
Hey, the more ridiculous, the better.
Yeah, it's upstairs. No one's going to see it.
Yeah, and
So-
if they do, they'll know that you really like that guy.
I had no idea this upstairs was even here. I do believe that's all I have. Let's switch to one of the other things. All right, I just made the Africa Safari one. You said this one is bigger. I wonder what I would try to do if I did try to split them up. Would I try to put the entire world of Hunter Call the Wild into one, or kind of split them up half and half, one into the safari, kind of the more majestic locations, or just, I don't know.
Yeah, this lodge has a lot more room, so you could definitely separate things if you wanted to. Also, Houston, we got a problem. We're set to 8 players. Be prepared.
Just be prepared. The big nice door. Okay, I've got some stuff in here.
Ooh.
Lordy, maybe I don't.
This,
Maybe I don't have anything.
This Gemsbach nowadays is a rare. Back when you shot it, it wasn't a rare fur type, but now this would be a rare if you found it.
You looking at a Gemsbach? I ain't seeing nothing right there, boy.
Oh, there's a Gemsbach here, a dark fur
Oh
type
gosh, it ain't even
Gemsbach.
showing up for me.
There's a light brown lion over here.
I see the lion.
You know, I actually think this is a bug. I think if you switch from one lodge type to the other, it doesn't show some of the mounts. That might be a bug that's happening right now.
Oh, no.
I can see it though, so.
Let me put down a blue wildebeest that's gold. Yeah. Actually, I may be able to switch it out. Now I think I might be able to see it. Now I can see it. I can see it now. Okay. This is a dark. Is this pretty average? I think he was a gold. He was a big one. Maybe I had a fun time killing him.
Yeah, so this guy, nowadays this would be considered a rare, but back then it was like an uncommon.
Cool. Wow, there is a lot of room for mounts here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, and wait
I
till
feel
you
s-
see this. Wait till you see the
I
back
feel so
room.
behind.
This room back here is the holy grail of full body mounts. You come in here and there is like infinite full body mounts.
Oh my goodness.
You can put down so many trophies
Can you
here.
put guns in these, or how does this work?
Yeah, you can. You can
No!
Yep.
Dude, that's cool. So
Pretty
like,
sick, eh?
if you were going to help me, if you were going to help guide me through making a single really cool trophy lodge where I only keep my best of the best, what would you suggest we do? Do it here?
Definitely. So the way that I've done it in mine is this is kind of like the main room where all the best of the best stuff goes. There's actually another room over here that is really, really good for mounting like deer.
Jamal.
This room right here has so many wall mounts that fit like Sika deer, red deer, you know, those types of stuff, whitetail. You got mounts for like every kind of deer you could possibly want in here.
So maybe I could make this like the deer room. The big room, I could make the multi-mount room.
Yeah, that sounds perfect, honestly. Like, this will be where you put all your big multi-mounts because there's tons of large platforms. And you see this big, like, circular one?
The main one?
Yeah, the big main circular one right here.
Yeah.
This platform, that big boy right there. This platform right here is the biggest platform you have. So what a lot of people like to do with this is go for the Grand Slam, which is a male lion, 2 female lions, and a Cape Buffalo. And the
We
lions
can
are all
do that.
attacking the Cape
We can
Buffalo.
so do that.
That'd be such a cool amount to get built up here. And then it's like if you can get an albino lion in it, it is just the ultimate thing. I mean, that
Just
could be
for-
an episode in and of itself, just going for the Grand Slam.
Oh, 100%. Just for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and just set some of these out.
Get some little placeholders here.
Yeah. But dude, yeah, somewhere we can have a predator room. I don't know. We can think about how we might want to mix it up, but show me a little bit more around this place and we'll get an idea of how much stuff we can actually fit.
So this one has a pretty solid amount of like deer mounts along the wall. I really do like the way they've got this one laid out. And then we've got in here, if you look up on the wall above the door, that is a really nice display of wall mounts.
And those are big too, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a lot of big ones. You could put stuff like moose up there and stuff like Cape Buffalo, things like that.
Wow, this is cool. We
it's a
got
good
a party
layout.
going on.
We do have a party.
Guys, this is where I need your help. Comment below what should be my goal for the trophy lodge. I think that's going to be the plan. Is to put a bunch of cool stuff in here. Maybe keep another lodge for just the random things that it's like, why did I mount this again? But then I think we can really like be intentional about coming through here and just setting up, making this the most epic room, house, cabin thing we can. But comment below what kind of animals you want us to go with. And maybe how you think we should organize it. Oh, can we do stuff outside or not really?
Sadly, no. I wish that they would allow us to mount some stuff out here. And then there's also another room that I want to show you.
I'm gonna put a gun real quick just as something to boom.
Beautiful.
It doesn't look super cool right there, but that's okay. Scarecrow's taking me to a secret.
This right here is the only room in the entire lodge that has absolutely no mounts. So we're wondering why the heck it's even here.
Scarecrow, I think our next step is going to be pretty simple. We got to get out there and kill some stuff.
Hopefully one of these days we'll add a great one to it as well.
Oh, that will be sick. Hope you guys liked the trophy tour. Click right here if you want to see that big crocodile multi-mount, the video where we went and got it, or for my first ever diamond whitetail, click right over here.